This is a follow-up video to one I did a while ago on Newel Post installs with the Zipbolt Super UT. I put a link to that video here. As I mentioned in that video, probably 75% of all the Newel Posts I install are with the Super UT. It's fast, efficient, and very strong. In Ontario, the building code says that Newel Posts must be integrated into the floor joists. So the Super UT does just that. It is a very good way to install Newel Posts, especially on balconies or at the top of a flight of stairs. Zipbolt has recently come out with an improvement on their Super UT. I'm going to show you one of these improved models and demonstrate just how easy it is to install. But first, let's take a look at the old school way of installing Newel Post lag bolts. You'll see that not only is this a slow process, but it is very inconvenient and time consuming to remove the post and make a final cut. For example, if the post is not plumb due to an unlevel floor surface. With the Zipbolt, it can be removed in seconds and fine-tuned without much hassle. Now let's take a look at the new Super UT. It is made so that a deep socket driver can install the rod into the floor in seconds, rather than using a crescent wrench to crank the rod into the floor. This is a great improvement. I've always cringed at the thought of the crescent wrench flying off and falling down the stairwell. Now I will continue to use my old Super UT zip bolts, as I have a number of them in my toolbox and they work fine. But let me show you the process of installing a new Super with the hex drive system. I've got a 6x6 block of treated wood under my work table that I'm drilling into with a 3/8 auger bit. Then I install the new zip into the block with an impact driver. I found that an impact driver was necessary as an ordinary drill just did not have the torque required. On the first test, I did not use wax on the threads, but this is always a good idea to reduce friction and make it easier for the lag bolt to thread into the structure. The bolt is threaded into the floor up to the place where the lag threads stop. Then the Newel post is prepared with an 1.5" hole for the gear housing and a 5/8 hole for the rod. Check out my other Super UT video for those details on that process. You'll see that the new Super UT has a star driver rather than a hex driver on the gear housing. You'll see also that the configuration on the Zipbolt for the socket is slightly different than the old ones. The deep socket is purchased separately from Cooper Stairworks, the main distributor of Zipbolt products in North America. The sockets and improved Super UTs are in stock now, and I've left a link to Cooper Stairworks in the video description. I also wanted to touch on a couple different tips for Newel posts. One is that you can use the tip of a utility knife blade under the post to make a minor adjustment in the plumb of the post. This is a hack I've come up with myself just to save time on the job site, and certainly not something the manufacturer has recommended. The other tip I wanted to share is that if the customer wants a bottom railing on a balcony rail, then it can be placed in such a way that the bottom rail covers the 1.5" access hole for the gear housing on the Super UT. I've done this a number of times. I use a Zipbolt product for the balcony railings called a slip fix rail bolt. I will leave a link to that video here. Zipbolts will streamline your railing installations and give you a strong, attractive joint and connections. Thank you for watching. Yeah, if you have any questions about the new Super UT from Zipbolt, just let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, share with your friends, and help grow the channel. Thanks for watching.
You gotta focus on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah.